show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Feel like a dynamite, ready to explode right up in the sky. I need you to listen, I need you to hear, and don't show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. Walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Feel like a dynamite, ready to explode right up in the sky. I need you to listen, I need you to hear, and don't show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets.
What's the story, wrestling fans? Logan Paul is a star. At WrestleMania, we have the first ever Nigerian drum match. And Daniel Bryan has officially snapped. All that and more coming up on the Wrestle Story. Welcome back to the Wrestle Story, where, well, soon we're going to stream every day of the week.
Yeah.
Okay, almost every day.
Yeah. So the intro is gonna have to change. Anyways,
Yes.
hey guys, what's up?
By the way, hello.
How's it doing?
Hello to everybody. Johnny Lee, how you doing? Jack, how you doing? Grant, how's it going? Ains, how are you doing? Let's see. Jared, how's it going? Scott, how's it going? Hopefully everything is good for you, Scott, in your personal life, and it's all good for you and not bad. Lewis, how's it going? Great to have you guys all here. Smackdown, I thought was okay.
I thought it was, yeah, okay. I definitely think there were a lot of things on it that I was like, huh? Didn't quite make sense, but, however, the show was not awful.
Yes. I mean, it was okay. I thought it was decent. Decent show.
No,
not terrible.
awful.
Decent. Let's see here. Main event, it was when is the last time he won a match. Also, he's not even booked for WrestleMania. What a shame. There's a lot of people who aren't booked for WrestleMania.
We're going to talk about that because
yeah.
next week we get WrestleMania Smackdown, guys. WrestleMania Smackdown.
What did you miss, Scott? AEW had an outstanding show, I thought.
Yeah, I thought Wednesday's show was, really good.
Far
better than what I thought it was going to be.
Yes, way better than what I expected.
Really
Raw, I didn't think was terrible.
Yeah.
I thought it was decent.
It was still bad, but it was okay.
I think but it was a better Raw than it has been. I mean,
I think the Raw we got last week was much better than the Raw we got this week.
Probably, but I mean,
that
it was a decent,
each their own.
I thought it was a decent Raw. And then of course tonight SmackDown I thought was decent. I didn't think it was terrible. I think it's better. It was better than it has been. Mm-hmm. So yeah. Death taxes Jey Uso losing singles matches on SmackDown. Yes, definitely. Jack is not booked for WrestleMania.
But you know who is booked for WrestleMania? Logan freaking Paul, guys!
And Bad freaking Bunny!
Exactly.
So, yeah.
Exactly.
Eric, how you doing? WWE bringing in these wannabe celebrities. I am getting tired of it. Jared?
What are you talking about? Logan Paul isn't a wannabe celebrity. What are you even talking about? The guy has 22 million followers. You kidding me, man? You kidding me? If that's not celebrity status, then I don't know what is.
That is only 22,999,770 more than we have. Sorry, 670 more than we have. We're almost there.
Almost.
We're Logan Paul's right here.
So if Logan Paul is a wannabe celebrity, what does that make us?
Well, he's here, right? And we are. Well, I can't go as low. It's
Oh man. Oh, good gravies. Should we?
Scott says maybe it was still bad.
Yeah, I mean that's the truth though. So should we get into it?
Oh, never mind, a YouTuber.
Should we?
Yes, Logan Paul is a YouTuber.
I think we should.
Yes.
So we start off with Edge. He comes to the ring, and he's so focused on Roman Reigns that he didn't see Daniel Bryan coming. Edge thanks Bryan for unlocking the Rated R Superstar because, well...
Hello, Dr. Hire. Another 2 hours when we get back. I didn't think it was bad. I thought tonight was okay. I thought it... Compared to what SmackDown has been... So, I mean, when the bar is set... Well, I can't go that low. When it's set that low, you don't have very high to go up to get to where, it's decent. I mean... like I said, I thought it was better than it has been. Logan Paul is really the best person ever to walk into WWE, but put some respect in the name. He's done more work in one show than John Cena ever. How do you know, Ainge? You can't even see John Cena. So what are you talking about? John Cena could be doing all kinds of stuff, and you wouldn't know it.
We wouldn't even know it.
I wrote that before I read what you did. Greetings, everyone. How is everyone tonight? We're doing good, Futuristic. How you doing? Great to have you here. Great to have you here. I would say it was okay. Yeah, I mean, it was okay.
Did you see Logan Paul's face reaction? At some point he looked like he didn't even want to be there. I'm going to talk about it and I'm going to defend the guy. That's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to tell you why when we get to it and why I think what he did worked. So we have Edge starts the show, comes out, he's got a promo. He says he's so focused on Roman Reigns that he didn't see Daniel Bryan coming. He thanks Bryan for unlocking the Rated R Superstar. And he continues on to say, that he is a man that Roman and Bryan both aspire to be, a Hall of Famer, legend, whatever. And so he is all like, I don't know if this is like a heel promo or face promo. I'm assuming we're trying to like lean on more of the the heel side of things, but it's like not translating on television for me. I feel like Edge is like this guy that like, I don't know, everybody's still gonna cheer him no matter what he does.
I would agree. I think
so. I don't know why we're trying to go through all this trouble of turning him heel. For what?
Is it that they're trying to make him heel, or that they're trying to...
I think they're trying to get him booed. That's what I think they're trying to do.
But the thing is I don't know... Is it that they're trying to do that, or is it that they're trying to... Because they haven't... I think they're finding that people just don't find Roman... I mean, he's a heel, but I think with what they've done with him, I just don't sense that he's like a heel. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I sense that I get a sense that Roman is more... I mean, I'd like to see him be a heel, but I just feel he hasn't done enough to be a heel.
Yeah. I don't know. I think they're trying to get Roman booed at WrestleMania. I think they're trying to get Edge booed at WrestleMania. That's what I think. I think they're trying to make Daniel Bryan this... I don't even know what Daniel Bryan is doing either, because I don't really look at Daniel Bryan and sit there and say, oh, he's like this giant face, because he's not. So, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Where did Seth Rollins get the jacket he wore tonight? We'll talk about that. WWE want to bring the casual fans. I wish we got back to rock music that people know, but it's for the younger audience like us when we was fans of William Shatner and Mike Tyson. Yes, I wish they would just go back to like good music. Like the stuff they have now is like
trash.
Yeah, pretty much. Like who wants to come out to that? You know, what's going on with Paige? I've been seeing different stuff about Paige.
I haven't seen it.
She was actually on Renee's podcast. She's got some stuff she's doing. I listened to part of the podcast when I was out running.
What did it come out like today?
And yesterday.
Oh, that's why I haven't listened to it yet. Because I haven't looked at my podcast thing on my phone in like 2 days, so I haven't seen it yet.
She has some stuff coming out without saying what the stuff was that was coming out. So I don't know if that's what you're talking about, Jonelle, or not, but that's what that's what's going on with Paige as far as, you know, she has some stuff she's working on.
Interesting.
Hi Grant. Yeah, but Grant, you were 666 on Give Me a Hell Yeah. Futuristic, you're in serious trouble. Bad news for you, man. Bad news. Do you think the WWE is pairing Corbin with Lashley to get Bobby Lashley booed?
Wait. Do you think the WWE is pairing Corbin and Lashley to get Bobby Lashley booed? Yeah.
Will he get?
I don't understand why we're doing it anyways. I don't think that much of it's gonna rub off because I still think people are gonna cheer for, or people are gonna, whatever, for Lashley at Mania, because like a lot of people want to see Lashley beat Drew. A lot of people want to see Lashley retain the title at WrestleMania. I'm sure there are a fair amount of people who want to see Drew walk out with the title. And I would not be surprised if WWE gives Drew the title solely because Drew didn't get that big moment last year and they want to sort of replay that. But I feel like it's going to stomp all over everything you have going with Lashley right now, and I don't think you need to do it. I think you could easily keep the title on Lashley and people would be just as happy.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think that the whole Corbin thing, I think, it's just to kind of stir things up, I guess. That's just my guess. I don't know. There are plenty of amazing talents that aren't booked for Mania, but they are putting faith on Bad Bunny and Mr. Suicide Force, Logan Paul. See, that's the thing that irritates me about all of it. I don't care if they bring in, like, outside stars. The problem I have is those outside stars are taking spots in matches of people
I agree with that.
Could be in the match.
I agree with that from the standpoint of the Bad Bunny stuff. He's doing a match with Miz, but I don't think Miz was really going to be doing anything at WrestleMania anyways with anybody else. So even so, I've grown.
By the way, hello, James.
I'm okay with it, I suppose. The thing about Logan Paul is, like, Logan Paul doesn't have a match. He's just going to be there. Like, as far as I know. I would assume he's probably going to be at ringside for Sami and Kevin's match, and I'm sure he's probably going to have a spot where he gets beat upside the head. So, that's going to happen. But it's not like Logan Paul came on television to take a spot away from somebody else.
Well, I mean...
Like, that's not the way they're
that,
using him. It's not like what they're doing with Bad Bunny, where they're putting, him in a match.
They could have stuck... I mean, the Logan Paul...
It's just like a guest appearance to try and get more people to watch the show.
The question becomes is, are they going to use Logan Paul down the road on
No, I don't
Smackdown?
think so. I think that Mania is it, and then I think he's going to be done. I think he's going to do some spot there, and then they'll be done. It's just a, like, a one-off thing.
Yeah. Let me go back up here. Wait, Mr. G, you listen to podcasts running. Usually when I'm running, I listen to music. And then because I usually walk after I'm done running. And so I will then listen to the podcast then. So technically when I'm running, no, I don't listen to the podcast. But after I'm done running and do my walk, I will listen to the podcast. He went for a run, Mr. G. I'm so proud of you. Keep up the good work. Thanks, John. I appreciate that. SmackDown wasn't bad, but again, no Bailey. Don't worry, I never visited 666. Besides, what's the worst that can happen? Futuristic. Don't ask questions like that. Futuristic. You know what's gonna happen. Heard Renee's podcast with Paige. The future bit was very woolly. Did you hear Bobby Lashley told Vince McMahon he did not want the Hurt Business to split up? Well, that doesn't surprise me. Satan.
Vince McMahon doesn't give a flying fig what anybody thinks. He's gonna do what he wants.
Corbin's problem is that he's delusions of adequacy. Yeah, I think so too. I have multiple accounts. 3 actually control 1 that I use for whatever. Futuristic, you're just like crazy, dude. I dated Satan years. We're good. She's surprisingly short. Money in the Bank needs to be back at WrestleMania. Yeah, I could see that happening. Be a lot better.
I really like. If we're gonna do like a ladder match at WrestleMania,
I do a DT
like
podcast.
Money in the Bank would be cool, but like I also really like, I really liked the Intercontinental Championship matches they did, like ladder matches. Like there were a couple of good ones. That
How you doing,
they've
Pablo?
done. So I really like. I don't know. I really like those types of matches on a Mania card. I think they're really exciting.
Yeah, they're. Billy Kay is going to be paired with Carmella.
Probably.
Yeah, I would say so.
I'm not a fan of it.
I like the push Cesaro is getting. I do too, Grant. I think that right now what they're doing with him, I think is really good. Of course, once he gets done with Seth, you know that they're not going to do anything with him. Uncle Pablo should host WrestleMania. Like, Pablo, you're going to have like the mat and everything at your house. Like, you're going to have fans and everybody come over, and I don't think you can hold that many people at your house. Well, maybe you can. I don't know. Well, does WrestleMania need Logan? No.
No, it doesn't. I think it's more so Vince wants to have a celebrity on both nights.
Yeah.
And also, Logan Paul was on The Masked Singer, which is also on Fox, so I think there was, like, something in there that, like, he is doing the WWE stuff, too, which happens to be on Fox as well.
Yeah.
So I think there's definitely a correlation between all of that.
Yeah.
So.
Hey, guys, SmackDown was okay tonight. Yeah, I think it was okay. I didn't think it was terrible. Mr. G, what's your 40-yard dash time? Scott, my 40-yard dash time is really, really slow. But at one time, I used to be able to run a 4:30 mile. Believe it or not.
I used to be able to not run at all because I did track once when I was a young person. And I went around about
old
half.
now.
I went around half.
When Maven was young,
I went around.
she ran track once.
I went around not even half of like a track, and I like fell over, like legit fell over. Like
Hello,
I
Mrs.
couldn't
Gleen. How you
do
doing?
it. Couldn't breathe. My legs gave out. I just went down. I don't run. Running is not a thing I do at all. So I don't. My time would be negative 3,000. So, yeah.
Yeah. The difference between Bad Bunny and Logan Paul is a lot of people listen to Bad Bunny. But Minnie's music, then I think a lot of people want to see what he can do at WrestleMania. I don't want to see what he can do at WrestleMania.
But the thing but you could easily say
I don't care.
You could easily turn that and say, well, a lot of people watch Logan
I just don't
Paul.
care.
Well, okay, but I'm saying for this instance, you could easily flip it and say, a lot of people watch Logan Paul.
I want to see. I'd like to see Bad Bunny pull a Rey Mysterio. That's what I would like to see. For those of you who don't know, well, figure it out. You'll figure it out. Why is Bailey on the ad for Mania when she's not doing? Got nothing for Mania.
Because they just want to draw the people in to then not, not deliver.
Yeah. And they put her on there just in case.
Just in case. Just in case.
Just in case. Maybe she'll show up. Who knows? Ladder match, big, multi-man, or the armbar. Is that a question? What is that question? Ladder match, big, multi-man, or the armbar? I'm not sure where Jack's going with that. Do you?
No.
This is Cesara's first WrestleMania singles match ever. Mind blown.
That's
nuts.
It's his first
That is
WrestleMania
crazy.
singles match ever. He's been with the company forever. He's done tag team matches. He's never. Oh no! Streamlabs got DTA podcast.
I see DTA podcast got hammered by Streamlabs for
dang.
You jabroni, quit spamming emotes.
Oh man. Maven has asthma, so yeah, running is not her forte. No, it isn't. Maven fell over from running. Maven, are we the same person? I don't know.
You could be.
I don't know.
I wonder if Logan will be on a boat because he made a song called "I'm on a Boat Bleep" and it's a Tampa show, so it makes sense. But I don't want to see that. He's gonna jump off the boat. I think.
No, he doesn't.
I think.
Okay, but I'd pay good money to see that though. Like Logan Paul hopping off the boat onto somebody, I would actually pay good money to see that.
Yeah. So Grant says, if you see me running, look behind me because I'm getting chased by something huge. So what you're saying, Grant, is if you're running, everybody else probably should be running too? The other way?
Armbar is the Andre.
Oh, gotcha.
Is Andre the
Yeah, gotcha.
Royal.
I follow you, Jack.
Got it.
Jack.
Do you know how random that is, though?
Yeah.
A-R.
B-A-R.
Where's the N?
Jack just threw it in there. No one knows.
Just to throw us off?
Yeah.
Okay.
Jack, it doesn't make sense now. I just looked. How you doing, Volterra? I thought the Andre the Giant Twitter announcement was an April Fool's joke. They said it was a giant announcement. And you fell for it.
And we get WrestleMania
Good job,
Smackdown
Volterra.
next week. It's
Good
so
job.
exciting. So exciting.
Yes.
So exciting.
So yeah. Then we have, let's see, what's next on the show?
My favorite. Robert Roode and Dolph Ziggler, Otis and Chad Gable versus Rey Mysterio, Dominic Mysterio, Montez Ford, and Angelo Dawkins in an 8-man tag.
This was a match we have not seen yet, so I was kind of shocked they put this out there. I believe this is the first time we've seen this 8-man tag.
I believe that we're going to see a four Fatal 4-Way next week for the tag titles, including all of these guys, because next week is WrestleMania Smackdown. And if I didn't mention it before, it's WrestleMania Smackdown, and like for the people in the back, it's WrestleMania Smackdown. So like, yeah, watch WrestleMania Smackdown next week.
Yeah.
I kid you not, Michael Cole said it about 25,000 times, and I wanted to literally like cut my ears off. Like, dude, shut up. Okay, I got it. WrestleMania Smackdown. Oh yeah, it's with Corey Graves. We have WrestleMania Smackdown next week. No, duh, Sherlock.
Well, we should have a WrestleMania Raw too.
No, but that just doesn't work.
Or we could do a Takeover Raw.
But that
Since
just
it's the
doesn't
night
work.
before NXT Takeover.
That just doesn't it just doesn't work, you know? So
But it ties into what they're doing.
Robert Roode, Dolph Ziggler, Otis, and Chad Gable won the match. Good for them. Who freaking cares? Not me. Okay, what did Mrs. G say? The thing about WWE celebrity people is they're both like the latest thing. In my opinion, WWE is worried about losing their older fan base and feels they need to pitch to a younger crowd to ensure that they have an audience going forward. I mean, think about it. If the big stars from the 80s are now old, then so is the audience who watched them. Yeah, you're not wrong. And, like, both Bad Bunny and Logan Paul have relatively, like, young fan bases. So, yeah, and I'm sure some of those people are going to come over and check stuff out solely because, oh, my God, it's Bad Bunny. Bad Bunny's been on WWE. Logan Paul is on WWE. What? You know,
so
people are going to watch it.
You would pay to see Logan Paul jump off the boat and get injured. Dang, and I thought I hated him the most. Just kidding. I know that's not what you meant. It was a joke. Just a joke.
It's not even...
Futuristic. That's exactly what I meant.
It's not even about me, like, hating him. Because I don't, like, hate him. I relatively dislike him.
Yeah, she's...
But I don't hate him, okay? So... Yeah. You know, I would just like to see him jump off the boat because I think it'd be hilarious.
Yeah.
I think it'd be hilarious.
I agree. Mr. Gleen, what about us prison folk? They need to start pitching for us. O.J. Simpson is a legend. He will do it for us. Ains, I'm pretty sure you probably don't want the O.J. Simpson. Just saying. Just saying.
You must replace the fans who drop dead with new fans or WWE shows will drop dead. It's brilliant marketing to bring in fresh celebrity talent. Yeah, that's the whole thing about it. It's like, it's from a marketing standpoint of like, they're trying to get more people to watch their shows. I know you don't like it. I am on the fence, bro. I don't mind it. So, you know, it is what it is. And like, both of them have huge fan bases.
Jack says, cutting your ears off will make Cole shut up. Well, Jack, I don't think so. Because can't you still hear it? Even, like, I could cut my ear off and still hear it, can't I? Since all my stuff is on the inside of my ear.
That's what I always say to Mom when she's like, I'm going to cut my ears off. You know?
Like I don't yeah. I don't know. It just doesn't seem to make sense that, you know, cutting my ears off, that would hurt. A lot. Grant says Mrs. Gleen just called me old. No, I think, Grant, it was aimed at me. You know, the people that watched it in the 80s. I think that was aimed at me. Ivan, did you see my message on Twitter? I did. The one about doing a watch along with the Lost Boys. Yes, I saw it. And you tweeted which one's still alive? Whichever one's still... Are they both still alive? The Frog Boys from the Lost Boys? I think only one's still alive. I'm not sure. I'm spending the night... You have no idea what I'm talking about, do you?
Nope.
You'll have to watch The Lost Boys. That's a good one. I'm spending the night at Ivan's. Well, congratulations, Cameron. That's good. Even if we hate the choice of talent. Yes, definitely. Corbin drafted himself. Corbin's always drafted himself. Because nobody else wants him. Just saying. Grant, I'm probably the oldest one here. Yeah. I don't know. You might not be. Before the stream ends, I want to wish everyone a happy Easter. It's getting closer and closer. It would be... Yes. And just think. Easter is close to WrestleMania. And there's a bunny wrestling at WrestleMania. So guess what? He's probably not losing. Just saying. Think about that. Cutting your ears off makes it really freaking hard to wear a mask, my dude. Yeah, I couldn't wear a mask if I had my ears cut off. I'm 2 years old. Well, we knew that observing stuff.
I love that everybody's like throwing out like.
Ivan says it was Corey Feldman. Corey Feldman's the one that said. You know what's crazy is I didn't think he would be the first one to die. I thought the other one would be. I thought the other frog boy would be the one that would die before. So yeah. We have Easter Bunny this weekend and Bad Bunny next weekend. I know, isn't that kind of crazy? We have this good Easter Bunny this week, and next week we get Bad Bunny. That's how they should have sold it. The week after Easter, Bad Bunny shows up at WrestleMania.
Yeah, that's how they should have booked it.
No, I don't know. It's just...
Oh, man. So what do we have next on SmackDown? Paul Heyman and Adam Pearce and Sonya Deville. He requests a hold harmless match between Jay and Daniel Bryan for later in the show. Sonya agrees. What does that mean?
I think she just wanted to get rid of Paul Heyman. That's what I think.
So a no holds barred match? Is that what this was?
I don't know. I think she just wanted to get rid of Paul Heyman.
I don't know what exactly he was asking for, but okay. Cool.
Well, I didn't exactly understand what was happening there, but when she was like, oh, I totally agree, and he went, thank you. And then he walked away.
We then have Cesaro.
And then I thought we were going to get some interaction between Pierce and DeVille. Like, she explained to him why she said what she did. And all we get is this.
I would really like for Sonya to be doing more. Like, I would really like for her to be doing more. Because at this point in time, I feel like she's not doing enough. Barely anything at all. I want to see her wrestle. I don't know that we're going to get that for a while. I like her in the GM spot. I think she's a really good talker. Use her. Like, it's not that difficult. Get rid of Adam Pearce. Have Adam Pearce just stay on Raw. And have Sonya being the SmackDown GM.
Yeah.
Why not? She's good at it.
Yeah.
So, like, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I think she does a good job. I would like to see her do more.
Me too.
Like I said, I mean, I just think it makes it so much. What she does, I think she does a good job with. She is a good GM, and I think she's really good on the mic. And so I think having her be kind of the GM right now would be good. Mm-hmm. So basically, we're getting 3 nights of WrestleMania. Yes, we are. Correct, generally.
But not really. It's essentially, we'll talk about it.
Also sent a tweet from the Last Ways to Keep for Sutherland. That's cool. Guys, I have a question. My WWE Network subscription is expiring tomorrow. You're out of luck, James. You won't be able to see anything.
WWE Network.
It says to sign up for Peacock Premium, but I am signed up through Apple on my iPhone. Does that mean I have to do it twice? No, you should just be able, whatever your Apple login is, you should just be able to log into to Peacock that way. Mm-hmm. On whatever other operating systems you're using.
Yeah.
So yeah. TOS to me means the original series, which ran from 66 to 69. I triple dog dare you to shave your head. Is he talking to me?
No.
Cameron, you talking to me?
I don't think so.
I would take Sonya Deville over on Monday Night Raw more than that on Pierce. The thing is, I think she could be anywhere. Maven will never shave her head.
No, that's not happening.
Tune into WrestleMania to see a bunny named Bad Bunny get seduced by a man with ramen noodles for hair. A man who steals people's daughters. Logan the Punk Paul. Oh, I'm not signing up for Peacock. I'm just going to watch the pay-per-views illegally.
Oh, man. Okay.
What?
Okay. So we have Cesaro and Seth Rollins in a promo. Cesaro says this is the biggest match of the year. And he has a conversation with Seth Rollins about his long list of accomplishments and how Cesaro's never had a singles match at WrestleMania, and Cesaro knows he can win, and Seth is all like, I'm gonna beat you up right now. And Cesaro's like, fine, then hit me. And then what did Seth proceed to do? He walked out of the building. But the big selling point to this was not the promo, was not the segment itself. It was Seth Rollins' suit. The Seth Rollins drip. This guy, I think his gimmick is just wear these obnoxious suits every week.
I'm waiting for Bob Ross to come out with him and go, let's just paint a little happy tree just right here.
I'm pretty sure that's his gimmick. Is that it's just wearing obnoxious suits every week.
All paintings need to have water. Let's paint some water right here on this jacket.
Every week. Like, every week. Obnoxious suits. But I've liked some of them The watercolor isn't terrible. The green one that he had on last week, or whatever the heck that was, I thought that one was pretty cool. Pretty cool. But man, I want to know where he buys them though.
Seth Rollins' suit was the only saving grace of that whole segment.
Like, I want to know where he gets those suits.
The thing is,
and does he decide which ones? Like, is it him styling them and is like, you know what I need for like this week's SmackDown, or like does he have somebody that's like, this is like the new and up and coming fashion, and like we're gonna style Seth Rollins in these suits.
I don't know, but I don't know much of what was said during that segment because I was sitting there going, man, his suit is just watercolors. Like, did he just go get a white suit, get some paint, and just start going, oh, we're going to do this tonight here, Becky?
Like, it was like legit.
Let's let Rue get over there and just start doing it too.
Like, seriously though, his suits, man. I can't believe Becky lets him leave the house dressed so badly. Oh, man. I'm not going to lie. Every Friday, I wonder what suits Seth will look like. I'm sure lots of people are. And he's made a gimmick out of it, though. Like, this is what he tweets about in all caps.
Well, the scary thing is someone out there is going, man, that's really cool. I wonder where he gets that from.
And they find it and they buy it.
Yeah, and then the guy that made it's going, yeah, that's right. Rolling in the dough.
Oh, man. Yeah, man, the suits are the saving grace.
If he keeps wearing those nice suits, he's a face to me.
Like, the suits are what's going to get him over.
Yeah. Cesaro and Seth both had on good suits. Cesaro's looks better in a suit. I think he looks pretty good in a suit.
Yeah, I thought Cesaro's suit was really cool.
And then we had Corey Graves.
Like, simple.
So we had the watercolor.
We had like flowers.
We had the flower.
And then we just had the stripes.
And then we had the pinstripe suit.
I thought the stripes were cool.
Yeah.
I thought they were cool. Yeah.
Good for Seth. Some of his suits are good and some are bad. Yes. Yes.
Man.
Yes.
So, after this, we had a segment that really confused me to no end, and I am just like, what's the point at this point? Natalya versus Shayna Baszler. Natalya beat Shayna Baszler in 33 seconds. 33 seconds. 33 seconds. Let that sink in for just a minute.
Yes.
Shayna Baszler, who was supposed to be this big bad, like, addition to the roster, got beat by Natalya in 33 seconds. And it's not even just this week that angers me so much. It's that she has lost her last 6 matches.
Yeah.
What are we doing with her?
No one knows.
What is the point?
I think part of this is this is how they're going to do the split up.
I don't care what we're doing with the split up.
But I think this is how they're going to do the split
up.
up.
This is stupid, okay? The split up is at the expense of Shayna Baszler.
Yeah.
And it is the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen in my life.
I agree.
What is the point?
Yeah. Again, I think this is about building her up to the whole thing with her and Nia. I think this is how they're going to split them up.
So Natalya won the match. Nia and Shayna then beat up Natty and Tamina after. The Riot Squad ran out. Then Mandy and Dana came out. Then Naomi and Lana came out. And they all beat each other up. So the entire women's tag team division was out there just beating the crap out of one another. And we were left with Natalya and Tamina standing tall to end it.
Yep.
Okay then. Okay. Alrighty then. Okay then. This is all we have? This is all we can do? Okay. Cool. I dislike everything that's happening with this, and it just angers me to no end. Because it's stupid.
To no end.
Like,
not
it's
to this
dumb.
end, but to no end. Yeah. Well, I think it's probably just one of those things that's... the whole idea with everybody coming out, I don't understand that, but I think the whole Shayna losing, again, goes back to, I think this is how they're going to split up Shayna and Nia. I think that's what the big thing is. Can Seth stop saying drip? It sounds like someone trying to hang out with the cool kids at the high school lunch table.
I don't even know high school kids that use the word drip.
Well, you see, Volterra...
Oh, I've got that drip. Like, no, you don't, bro.
He has to say drip because something dripped off his head and caused the colors on his jacket just to run everywhere. So I think that's probably where he got the drip from.
Like, I just...
Jericho will be the second big AEW star on WWE.
Whoa, we're going to talk about that as well.
Yes, we will talk about that at the end. He's all in. Would you rather get a spear through the barricade or a curb stomp on the steel steps? Cameron, am I making lots of money from them? Which one am I making more money at? And that will help me decide which way I'd go. Vince McMahon, you want to hire... You want a new attire to wrestle with? There's a perfectly good Salvation Army across the street. To be fair, he's got so cheap over the years. You didn't end the quotes! Ains!
Dude, okay, also, yeah, somebody said something about Natalia's gear. Can we just take a second to, like, to talk about that for just a minute? Because, my God, whatever gear she was wearing tonight was god-awful, okay? Like...
Have you seen her channel?
It was... her gear, okay? It was like her gear that she generally wears, right? Except they have this flesh-colored fabric over her midsection and, like, up around the top. So it's like an entire bodysuit. And it looks dumb. Like, it looks, like, so dumb. And I don't know who thought that gear looked good, but it doesn't. So stop wearing it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you. It's awful. It's not good. Like, it's really bad.
I mean, yeah, I've seen worse, so.
The gear, it's not good.
I mean, I've seen worse. What does drip even mean? Well, you see, when you get out of the shower and your hair is, like, all wet and it's just, like, running down, that's the drip.
I love when we take words that mean, like, I don't know. And then we, like, turn them into words that mean something else.
I love when you take words that I don't know and you turn them into words that mean something else.
Words that mean something to begin with, then you turn it into words that mean something else that's totally not even, like, it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
But that's what people do nowadays.
Is she finally getting pushed? Grant, I don't think so. I don't think she's going to get pushed. I think this is just, like... Maven's not a Natalia fan.
No! Oh, no,
So when you start talking about her getting pushed, Maven's like, no, not happening. The brawl was my WTF moment. Yes. Drip is used a lot here in Cali. It means you're cool and have swagger. It's a cool expression. Well, I think I'm right. Cool, I'm probably right. Then I'm probably right in that line. I have a lot of drip then.
It doesn't, I don't know.
Apparently, I'm just like dripping all over the place. Ivan, how old do you think I am? Jack is 48. I just won B1 Cam in basketball. Well, I hope you won. Drip isn't an STD? No. It sounds like it could be. But who knows? Maybe it is. Maybe tomorrow they'll name something, an STD drip. They change words up all the time. People used to say dripping swag and then it transitioned to drip. It's cringe to me. Yeah, well,
but that's the thing, though. It doesn't sound right, though. It just sounds like weird.
Well, it's just like changing. They always change up words, though.
I don't know, man.
You know?
I don't know.
Nope. Ivan. No drip is a word for cool, and swagger is awesome. Basically means cool.
Then why don't we just say
Ains.
cool?
I got a lot of drip then. Both the same amount of money. Then I'm taking a spear, not the curb stop. Makes sense, Ains. Twilight versus Lost Boys, Mr. G, your pick. Well, there's no hands down Lost Boys, man. Not even close.
I would pick the opposite.
There's another one the youngins are using, and that's dog water.
What does that mean?
Dog water.
Mr. G. I need Mr.
What
G.
the crap is dog water?
Nobody tell him what it means. I need Mr. G to look it up.
You know what it means?
No. Take to the internet
I'm looking up dog water right now. Interesting. Well, then you look down here, it's a gaming way of saying trash. But if you look back up here, how it was used before, nope. That's not even close to what it meant back in the 1960s. Do not look up dog water. Well, you can, but you're going to find, you are going to find, if you look up dog water, there's actually two meanings. Definition. And they're nowhere close to the same. So when you use that term, you better make sure that you're talking to someone who knows exactly what you're talking about. Because there's two different meanings that are out there.
Oh, man.
I will never look up anything again in my life. Every time I do...
You said that the last time Aunt told you to look something up.
I get burned by it. Jack is not 48. Don't listen to the dinosaur. Yeah, don't listen to that dinosaur.
That was really funny.
I'm not 48. I know someone who is. Well, who, Jack? Share with us. Let us know. Who's 48? Let us know.
Oh, man.
No glasses, maybe? How you doing, Raymond?
No, I don't have the fake glasses on today.
Raymond walks right into the time that we're talking about, like drip and dog water and things like that. It's like...
Oh, man. Honestly, dudes, I'm useful, so I'll be the education for the youth. You get confused, just ask me. Yeah, that's probably, yeah, we'll go with that. We'll go with that. Yeah.
Yeah. Sure. All right, here we go. Really dog water, I warned you. It's got two meanings, though. If you look it up, there are two meanings to it.
But don't. Mr. G is not encouraging people to look things up. He doesn't do that, okay? That's just...
Yeah, don't look it up. How you doing, Clark? Hello, I watched WrestleMania 17 last night to commemorate its 20th anniversary. As I told you I would. Was it as good this time as it was the last time you watched it? Dear God, that is hilarious. That's why you come to our show, because of the entertainment value that comes from, the stuff I look up. Grant's going to look up dog water now. You're going to find a couple different meanings there, Grant.
Oh, man. That was funny.
Jack says, maybe your laugh makes me laugh. That's great. Mr. G is...
Cool, that's what I'm here for.
Whoa. Mr. G is 50... Ivan. I'm not 55. You will so look stuff up on Google. You do every single time Aunt tells you not to, Mr. G. Well, that's because I just have to see what it means. It's first off, when Aunt says it, he is like, "Oh, look this up." Oh no, you better not do it. Don't do it. So,
after you've looked it up, that's when he puts out the don't do it.
I've looked it up and it's like, whoa, don't.
Oh, man. That was hilarious, dude. That was really funny.
FYI, Natalia's gear looked beautiful. She's also my celebrity crush. No one judge my crush. Futuristic, have you seen her channel? Because your crush will just get crushed. Just saying. Hey. Ho, ho. Miz and Morrison.
Hey, you know what? Speaking of Miz and Morrison, I listened to their new song again. Their new song is actually not terrible. It's much better without the music video behind it. If you just listen to it on iTunes or something, it's not bad. It's got a good beat.
Yeah, it does.
Did you listen to it?
Yeah.
No, you're lying.
No, I lied.
Because you didn't even see it on Monday.
I heard it.
No, you didn't.
Twice.
No, you didn't.
Yeah.
Okay, sure you did. Liar. I listened to it again. It's not bad. It's not bad.
Yeah.
So, they continue making decent music.
Yeah. Just saying. I don't know. It's a phenomenal show. It's not just the greatest WrestleMania of all time. It's the greatest wrestling show of all time. Clark, we're not technically a wrestling show, but we talk about wrestling. So I was hoping you would say we are the greatest wrestling show of all time. And now you just kind of broke my heart. Just saying. Kind of let me down, man. Everybody only has one birthday when you think about it. They do. They do only have one birthday. So I'm going to stop celebrating mine. I'm not getting older, ever. I'll be, like right now, I'm going to be 25 for the rest of my life. Because I'm quitting, not ever going to celebrate another birthday.
Cool.
Just kidding, you're like 40. You're pretty close, Cameron. Pretty close. Miz sucks. I'll be honest, I think Angle Benoit from WrestleMania 17 is overrated. Because it was considered by some critics the best match of the show. I think their Royal Rumble 2003 match was better. Well, I think it's just a matter of, a lot of people look at it and look at different things. Jack, you were born more than once. Oh God, Natty's channel makes me resent Brett.
Her channel is golden.
Oh, no, it's not. We have one little birthday and then celebrate the anniversary of that day yearly. Yeah, but everybody says happy birthday. Like, I'm Jesus. I was reborn. That's like crazy.
Oh, man.
Grant is, I'm a Doctor Who. I see, that's why Jack was in the future. He stated in the chat earlier that he was at tomorrow. And it's today.
But Jack Doctor Who was born once and just regenerates.
He does. He does. Imagine being born on a leap year.
Dude, I knew somebody who was born on a leap year. One of my teachers was born on a leap year.
That's crazy. Just think, every 4 years you get 1 year older.
Yeah.
Crazy. Crazy.
It's nuts.
I can probably guess your age, Mr. G. Go for it, Futuristic. Try it. The countries that speak French know what's up. Bon anniversaire. Anniversaire. And anniversaire.
Anniversary.
Probably not even close.
I don't know.
Someone in here speaks French and they're going to go, hey, don't ever do that again.
Yep.
You're 45 years old. That's my guess. If I'm wrong, I'll get a ghost pepper. Well, Futuristic, you better be getting a ghost pepper because you are wrong. Just saying. I was on the WB Network, the free version. See, if you read that, okay, Johnny, like that first sentence, I just read that. I was on the WWE Network, so I'm like thinking, were you like at a wrestling show and you were on the WWE Network? And then I get to the rest of it and I'm like, oh, no, he was just checking out the WB Network. You get what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Bon anniversaire. I was close.
Cool.
My guess is you're 12, Mr. G. Ains, you're pretty close. Well,
I love to let's guess Mr. G's age.
my age is higher than 12, but probably the way I act sometimes. If you ask Mrs. Gleen, she'll go, you act like a 12-year-old. So, yeah. Cam told me you were 69. Sing a song for him. Can I at least get some milk first? Yes. Milk's not going to do anything with the ghost pepper, though. Just telling you. I know. I've done it once. Worst thing I have ever done. If you've never had a ghost pepper, don't do it. I ate a whole ghost pepper and...
That was on you!
Huh?
I said that's on you, bro.
Well, I'm not saying it wasn't on me. I'm just saying, don't ever do it. I mean, I could eat like jalapenos and things like that, but don't...
Jalapenos aren't bad. I can't go spicier than a jalapeno. I'm like dying when I eat like stuff with jalapenos in it.
Yeah.
Okay? I have the same birthday as the current Doctor, and the first episode of Doctor Who premiered the day JFK was shot twice. I just had my birthday. It was on Fastlane. It was a great day.
Yeah.
So anyways, geez, dude, your French is terrible, Mr. G.
I heard Naomi was joining the Hurt Business. What Hurt Business, James? The Hurt Business is dead.
I've heard that the Hurt Business is going to reform, and it's going to be different people. But I don't know.
Yeah.
Bon.
The only French that I know is croissant.
Not bone, you idiot.
Eating snail on the Eiffel Tower.
Bon. Like Bon
Not
Scott.
Bone, you idiot.
Like Simon Le Bon.
She just called me an idiot.
Yes!
Bon. Like
Bon.
Bon Scott.
Like
Simon
Le
Le
Bon.
Bon.
Yeah.
Didn't I say Bon?
No!
I said Bone?
Yes.
Oh. I meant Bon.
You're a doofus. So we then get Carmella, who took a copy of Billy Kay's resume in the back and was all like, let me see that. We then get the Sami Zayn red carpet special for his documentary with special guest Logan Paul. Okay? So they go to the ring for the trailer of Sami's documentary. Logan Paul got his own entrance music. I really wish they would have used one of his own songs, but you know, it is what it is. It's all good. You know, they had some like rap, hip hop, bopping stuff. I don't know what it was.
I will say, this was a decent segment.
Pleasantly surprised by this? Yes, me too. I rather enjoyed this segment. So Sami invites Logan to be his guest at WrestleMania. Sami plays the trailer, and then they're sort of left, sitting there. And they're like, We played the trailer. I thought the trailer was funny. Sami then asks Logan for his opinion on the trailer, and Logan is like, well, Sami, look, I talked to Kevin Owens backstage, and he was saying that you're just kind of crazy. And he says that you're paranoid about things, and you're making all this up, man. So Sami freaks out and is like, what? I didn't ask for Kevin Owens' opinion. I asked for your opinion. Okay? Your opinion. You're Logan Paul. 22 million followers on YouTube. I asked for your opinion. Why are you going to believe him? I want your opinion. So before Logan really gets to explain, he's like, well, you put a lot of effort into it. And then my guy Sami gets stunned by Kevin Owens. And then Kevin Owens pushes Logan Paul on the way out.
Good segment. I think Logan Paul is probably going to do something at Mania.
He's doing something at WrestleMania. I think he's going to get all up in Kevin Owens' face, and then he's going to proceed to get stunned.
Probably.
That's what I think is happening.
But
this
was a, considering I thought going into this is just going to be stupid. I thought it was an okay segment.
So, I'm going to say, I saw several people that were like, Logan just looked like bored. He just looked like he didn't want to be there. Like, why did they bring him on the show if he was just going to sit there and look bored? And look like he's not enjoying himself? My answer to you people is, it fits with the whole Sami Zayn thing, okay? Everybody is like, dude, Sami, there's no conspiracy. Like, there's no conspiracy, dude. Logan Paul was trying to give the guy the benefit of the doubt, okay? However, after watching the video, he's kind of like, look, Sami, he's in the same boat as everybody else.
Yeah.
I think any given person you put in this spot would have acted the exact same way.
I would agree. I think so.
Sort of like laid back, like I'm gonna try and like give him like the benefit of the doubt and like see if this guy is like, does he have a conspiracy or like, is he just totally, because
Yeah. Mike Tyson did fall asleep ringside. He didn't almost fall asleep. I think he did fall asleep. I don't know who needs to hear this, but boneless chicken wings are chicken nuggets. I've always called them chicken nuggets, Scott. Me to Jack. I used to go to Death Valley Desert to pick California Reapers and make them into chili. Cameron, look it up. Thinks hotter than a ghost pepper, and I have had one. Sami Zayn dancing to Logan Paul's song was hilarious. I thought this segment was good. I thought the whole segment was good. And then only an idiot would pop an entire pepper into his mouth without asking what it is first. Well, I knew what it was. I've just never had a ghost pepper. And so, I thought, well, how much hotter than a jalapeno could it be? Oh, did I find out? Mr. G is 38. Pretty close, John L. Pretty close. Simon Le Bon was part of the band who sang the theme to James Bond 14. A View to a Kill. Logan Paul did good, but like I said, it felt like Logan didn't want to be there.
I think that was the point, though. Like,
yeah, I think
I think
so too.
I don't think the point was like, no, you're not supposed to be there. But I think anybody you put in that situation, I think was going to be sort of more like laid back and like, am I supposed to believe this guy or not? And just sort of be like chill about things.
Yeah.
You know?
Why did you eat the ghost pepper? Well,
Because.
my sister and brother-in-law at the time had some. And they said, well, here, we have a pepper that we think you would like to try. And I said, okay, what kind of pepper is it? And they said, it's a ghost pepper. And I said, okay. And they're like, it's really hot. And I was like, okay. And so then I took a bite. And at first it was okay. And then I bit into it again.
And you died.
Well, actually, I bit the whole thing. I took the whole pepper. Like, I didn't just, like, bite part of it. Because if it was going to be really hot, I just wanted to get it over with. And so, because I knew if I, like, you know, like, took bites, like, pieces of it, that it would probably be bad.
Yeah.
Well, it turns out it was bad the other way. I had tears in my... I was crying. I, like, needed a gallon of milk, and that didn't work. It was bad. I spit the thing
bread?
out. I tried everything.
Because bread tends to soak up.
I needed a fire department.
Ah, man, that's funny.
Whoa, dude, your memories are trash. Why?
Because apparently you didn't tell the story right.
Well, apparently not.
Mrs. G will tell the story right.
She could probably tell it better than I can. She'd remember. My brain was on fire at the time, so I probably forgot all about it, other than the fact that my brain was on fire. By the way, the Earth is flat, according to that interviewer. Jack, I went to the movie in the theater strictly to hear the song in surround sound. I could have cared less about Bond. You don't eat the whole pepper. Even professionals take their time eating the pepper. Ains, taking your time would like make it last forever. You know. I hope it throws Logan Paul off the pirate ship. I had the spicy noodles from the YouTube Spicy Noodles Challenge before. I stupidly added spicy Thai chili sauce. Caffeine as Maven, is she hyper? Maven's not hyper right now. Trust me. She's not hyper. Trust me. Anybody that's been in here before
is a cup of
yeah.
This is
anybody that's been in here before,
iced tea.
they will tell you that it's.
This
she's
is
not
real
hyper.
toned down.
Mr. G, they told you to try this pepper and you grabbed it and popped the entire thing in your mouth and your family's mouth hung open in shock.
So you didn't know what it was?
I don't know.
Apparently you didn't.
Apparently not.
I trust Mrs. G more than I do you. So I'm going to take her word on it.
Wax helps with peppers. Well, a fire department would have helped with this pepper because I was on fire. The most famous person I've ever met is Post Malone. He was at Best Buys near me.
Post Malone is cool. I like his music.
Did he sing for you, Ains?
You know, Post Malone, he's cool. He's cool.
Mr. G getting ghosted by his wife. It's not the first time. Who is Post Malone? He is a singer. The Gleen family should do the cinnamon challenge. Only if they aren't allergic, of course. Mrs. Gleen won't ever let us do things like that again.
No, Aunt tried to get us to do the cinnamon challenge as a punishment for the thing.
And Mrs. Gleen's like,
said,
no!
I think not. Maven is drinking confirmed. No, Maven is drinking iced tea. Raspberry iced tea. Raspberry iced tea. It's legitimately water, a tea bag, and raspberry syrup. That's all it is.
Yeah. Wax, according to The Simpsons. Well, The Simpsons was no, because they're like futuristic type people. You know? They know what's going to happen before it happens. Dominant told me that you were 69.
Don't
yes.
believe everything you hear from Dominant,
yes.
Okay?
Close. Do you collect vinyls? I do not. I know my stepson does. I do not. Also,
you
Cam.
just showed us one the other day. I don't know what the heck.
I don't remember which one it was.
It's a Final Fantasy?
Cam, what's...
Final Fantasy? don't
Want
know.
you to sing a song for him. I don't sing. But mainly because I sing so well that we would get a copyright strike against us. Take a Coca-Cola and put a Mentos in it. I've done that. Not drank it, but I've seen what it happens.
I kind of sing, but I can't sing on YouTube because, well.
Maven can't drink ever. Medical reasons, yes.
Yeah,
she cannot drink.
That won't happen. That won't be a thing.
I call him Cam. Most famous person I've met was either Y2J or Jason Isaacs. Maybe William Shatner. William Shatner's pretty famous.
He's going into the WWE Hall of Fame.
I hear an upset child in the background. I don't think he's upset. I think he's just yelling.
He just does that sometimes.
Yeah. Mr. G is 44. You're close, Ivan. You're close. I added the spicy sauce because I like it with other stuff, but I never had it with spicy food. You probably didn't work out too well. Did it? I actually hate spicy food.
So, we then have Sami Zayn, who's backstage, who attacks Kevin Owens. No, can't believe this. I'm really excited for the WrestleMania match. I think it's going to be really fire.
The way they built this one up
and
has been good.
I just like the two of them. Like, Sami Zayn just seems like such a cool dude, and so does Kevin Owens. And so, I don't know. I'm just really excited to see their match.
Yes. I think that this is one of the better built matches they've had. I think that
yeah.
in a while.
Yeah.
Just the way they build it up, the fact that both Sami and Kevin do a good job on the mic, I think has helped. But just the way they built this up has been done well.
I agree. We then get a Bianca Belair promo. She says she's not looking past Carmella. She's going right through her. We then get Bianca Belair versus Carmella. Bianca won. Sasha jumped up in the ring after to try and beat up Bianca, but Bianca stopped her. So then what did they do? They turned to the WrestleMania sign and pointed to it because that was the logical thing to do, right? So
that's what I'd always do.
Yeah, that's what that was. We then get Drew McIntyre.
In fact, right now I'm gonna turn.
We should put a WrestleMania sign up there.
And point. We don't have a WrestleMania sign up there, but I'm just gonna pretend.
We should get one.
Yeah.
We should make one.
Yeah.
WrestleMania who?
Yeah.
Never heard of it. Anyways. We then get Drew
And then all next week we're gonna go see you at.
We then get Drew McIntyre versus King Corbin. That's announced for Raw. Can't wait. Super exciting.
Well, they're doing that on Raw because they don't want that to be part of SmackDown WrestleMania.
No. You said it wrong. WrestleMania SmackDown.
WrestleMania SmackDown, whatever.
You have to say it right.
Who cares? It's the same thing.
No, it isn't. You have to say it right. WrestleMania SmackDown.
Yeah.
So we then have a Corbin promo where Corbin plans on taking McIntyre out on Raw and then Lashley at WrestleMania. We get an Apollo Crews promo where he says he wants to challenge Big E to a Nigerian drum fight. This means no rules.
Yes. I don't have a clue.
So, yeah.
Does anybody know what a Nigerian drum match is?
No.
Anybody?
No.
Anybody out there
No.
have any clue what a Nigerian drum match is?
Nope. Not a single clue. None.
Yeah, I don't know.
No idea.
I just don't know what a Nigerian drum match is.
Well, no rules.
So they had to come up with a special name for it?
Yes.
Like
Nigerian
someone
drum
sat around and was like, well, no rules. Let's call this
a Nigerian drum match.
No, that doesn't sound good. Just give me a minute here to think of something.
A street fight.
Let's call it... No, street fights. There's no streets in Nigeria, so we can't do that.
No holds barred?
No, that just doesn't make sense.
Nigerian street fight.
No, not that either.
Nigerian...
What'd you say at first?
Nigerian drum match.
Oh, there we are. Let's do that one. I don't know the...
Sorry. Nigerian drum fight. My apologies. I said match. Woo, my bad.
Like a Nigerian drum fight. Okay, whatever. Like he's going to bring out... Like, if I'm Big E, I'm going, I don't even own any Nigerian drums. How am I supposed to have the match?
So,
I don't, like, what am I going to do?
It doesn't make any sense.
Um,
Not at all. Not at all.
yeah, I don't know. British Maven sounds more British than me.
I try.
British Maven.
That was me pulling an Apollo Crews.
Yeah.
I think that's going to be the running gag from here on out, is every time I talk about an Apollo Crews segment, I'm just going to switch it up on everybody. Because, well, that's what he did to us. So I feel like it's only right to...
So Grant says, I used to work with several African natives from all over the continent, and none of them talked like Apollo. And his accent came out of nowhere.
I know.
Like... Dude.
How does one win that match? Hit them with a drum?
Yes.
It's like, it makes no sense. I don't even know what it means, but whatever.
Scott, I'm guessing the way you end the match is you grab a drum and you just, like, slam it on top of the other person's head. I don't know. Are we going to hear a drum beat every time they hit the mat?
Is it a thing? Has it been done before? Look it up.
Google search time.
Look it up.
Okay.
A Nigerian
I look everything
drum
up.
fight. Is that a thing?
Well. Nope, just Apollo Crews.
Well, it seems like it's just something Apollo Crews made up.
From his native land of Nigeria, where they have all kinds of Nigerian drum fights.
We see none of them.
And I can't find anything about this Nigerian drum fight other than him talking about it.
So, yeah,
That's it.
I think that was probably Vince just being backstage and was like, you know what we need to do?
Like, why don't they do research?
A street fight is not enough.
Here's the
No holds barred is not enough. We're going to call it a Nigerian drum fight.
But
is that cool with both of you? Cool.
The thing is why don't they research these places before they just throw stuff out there?
Because Vince doesn't care.
Well, I get that, but it just seems like it'd make more sense. You would, like, research something on just, like, let's have
it would make more sense.
Nigerian drum fight, because I think they use drums in Africa.
It would make sense.
And more specifically in Nigeria.
However, Vince doesn't do that, so...
Well, I don't, like, it doesn't, like...
No, it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't. It really doesn't. It doesn't. No part of it makes sense, but whatever, you know.
Apollo Crews is Jamaican Kofi in the 21st century. The thing is Kofi came in with the accent, didn't he?
And then lost.
And then he lost it. Where Apollo has not had the accent, and now the accent came out of nowhere. So, I mean, I kind of say okay, Grant, with that, but I don't know. It just seems like it's not. Mrs. G was stand and delivered by Adam and the Ants, big in the States. Yes, she's the music aficionado in the family, so you would want to ask her because I couldn't tell you. I don't even know what the hell a Nigerian drum fight is. Me neither, and there's nothing on the internet about it other than Apollo talking about it.
Yep, that's it.
Yeah. Ironically, Big E will hit Apollo in the head with a Nigerian drum, and he will lose his fake accent. How you doing, Maddie? That's what could happen. And Apollo start talking like, he used to. And everybody go, where did your accent go? Well, I just got knocked out of me. Thanks to Big E. Stand and deliver predictions.
Are we giving those tonight or Monday?
We'll do it Monday. Mr. G, would you ever have Cam as a kid or a Snazzy or Jack? Ivan, you wouldn't want me as your dad because I would kill you. Just kidding. Cruz has lost clean every time. Why would he win this match? Well, I have a feeling he's probably going to win just because he has lost clean like 17 matches in a row to Big E. This whole match doesn't make sense to me. I mean, if it makes sense to anybody...
It makes no sense why they're even doing the match at WrestleMania again when they've fought like 6 times and dude has lost like 6 times. So it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it does. No, it doesn't.
It doesn't make sense.
I wouldn't mind an exploding barbed wire death match. Oh wait, too violent in the eyes of WB, so we can check that off the board. Oh, that's something else we'll have to talk about. What can't be said in WWE?
Oh yeah, about to pull up that list of lovely things. There's several things to talk about here at the end.
Does Vince know where Nigeria is on a globe? He just says it's in Africa. That's what he says. Because it seems like, isn't that what most people do? Like, you talk about, like, Africa, there's, like, a lot of countries. Mm-hmm. And most of the time, people, I haven't quit. And in most cases, people just say Africa, right? When we're talking about African countries. Mm-hmm. We don't say Nigeria. We don't say South Africa. We don't say Ethiopia. You know? So it's like one of those things, you know, where I don't understand what... I don't understand why we don't say a specific country in Africa.
Yeah. So, after this promo, we have Heyman and Edge who are backstage discussing Daniel Bryan, and then we get the main event, Jey Uso versus Daniel Bryan. I never want to see a match between the two of them ever again. Don't want to see it.
Me neither.
How many times have they fought each other in the last, I don't know how many weeks? Let's just look it up, shall we? Yep, we should. Internet Wrestling Database. Daniel Bryan.
Retype it, futuristic, because it was like things went by so fast there. What I don't get is Kofi's from Africa but has a Jamaican accent. Yes, I don't get that one either. That was kind of crazy, wasn't it? It was on the chat before that spammer Ivan. Yeah, I didn't even see it, so I don't know. Jack kick Cam out. Mrs. Gleen can kick Cam out too.
He fought Jey Uso tonight. Jey Uso 2 weeks ago. Jey Uso 3 weeks ago. Jey Uso in some capacity 4 weeks ago. Jey Uso 5 weeks ago.
So five weeks in a row, Jey Uso has fought Daniel Bryan in some way, some way or shape, and it's just like, why?
Exactly. It's like, dude, I never want to see them fight each other again.
Yeah.
At all.
Yeah. Doesn't make sense.
I don't want it ever again.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not. No.
I want a tire iron match at WrestleMania. Yeah. I don't get it.
Iron match at WrestleMania.
Uh-oh. People are starting to irritate Mrs. Gleen. The band hammer is about to come.
Yeah, you best be quitting.
The drum match might be just an instrument match. That match that Braun had with Elias back in 2018. It had like guitars and pianos and stuff like that. Yeah, I mean it could be. Kofi's from Boston and supports the Patriots. Well, is he actually from Boston? I mean, like he's really from Boston. He might live there. I mean, that's possible. But he's from Ghana. So yeah. He did go to school in Boston, at Boston College. So yes. Jack, man, throwing out the facts there.
Jack knows the information.
Jack has it all. Jack, if you have a question, just have.
He was
Yeah, I see that.
He moved.
He went to school in Winchester, Massachusetts. Yep.
There you go.
Yep.
Jack knows the info.
Jack is like the jack of all trades, man. So if you have a question, Jack will be the guy to answer it.
So,
Thank you, Jack. My wisdom often gets overlooked. How many times can Jey Uso fight Bryan and lose? As many times as Apollo can fight Big E and lose.
So
yeah.
Who won this match? Daniel Bryan won the match. He did a spot with Roman. He like put Roman in the S lock or whatever.
That was after Edge. He took out Edge though.
He took out Edge.
He snapped.
Like, I don't don't know.
Daniel Bryan
At
snapped.
this point, do I care? No, I don't, because we did the same thing with Edge last week, and we're just doing it with everybody. So, it's like, I don't know. The match will be fine at WrestleMania, but do I really care? No.
You should.
It's just the truth.
It's an important match.
I didn't care when it was Roman versus Edge. I still don't care now that it's Roman versus Edge versus Bryan. Bryan makes it slightly better, but still not enough for me to go, wow!
Yeah.
It's just, it is the way it is.
Hey, Jack, how many fish could Bobby Fish fry if Bobby Fish could fry fish?
That's not even it. You messed it up. How much fish could Bobby Fish fry if Bobby Fish could fry fish? That's what it is. Did I still have that t-shirt? Is that still a thing? I should look it up.
I don't know if it's still out there.
It's,
The drum match might just be an instant match. That match that Braun had. Did you, like, go back? Oh.
no.
With Elias back in 2000, it had, like, guitars and pianos and stuff like that. Yeah, it could be. Where is Andrade signing? Wrong answers only. AEW. Sasha Banks and Albert are also from Boston. I nearly bought a house in Beantown in 2018. Tempted for like 5 seconds. And then you were like, nope, don't want it. It's cool that Vince McMahon is going to let Stone Cold interview Jericho. Yeah,
Oh,
it is cool.
so that
It
is the
cool.
first set of news, okay?
We're going to talk about it right now, John Elite.
Mr. Stone Cold Steve Austin has his podcast, the Broken Skull Sessions or whatever, on the network.
Voltaire, we're going to tell you why you can't say things like that here in just a second.
He is going to, interview Chris Jericho.
Yes.
AEW superstar Chris Jericho
Yes.
is going to be on the WWE produced Stone Cold podcast. I saw that when I first woke up this morning and I was like, did I read that right? Like, Stone Cold and Chris Jericho? Like, I was really surprised. I did a double take.
Yeah, I
like,
was shocked. I couldn't believe it was happening either. So I mean, I think it was
dang that forbidden door! Tony Khan and that forbidden door. Yeah, I think I don't know how much of anything they're really going to talk about on the podcast. It's probably just going to be like a Jericho legacy thing.
Yeah. The session is all in.
But regardless, I think it's still a really big deal that Vince let it happen in the first place.
Yeah.
Because I feel like Vince has so many rules and stuff.
Will Jericho shoot or work? Will Jericho work or shoot the interview? I don't know. That's the curious thing is I don't know what he'll do. It'll be interesting to see what he does.
I think it's gonna be one of the most viewed things that Stone Cold has done.
Yeah, I would agree.
For sure.
Just because people want to see what happens.
Exactly.
I mean, that's the big thing.
So it's because it's Jericho, the AEW guy, and WWE.
Yeah. Do you think Big E will be put in the world title picture? No. I just don't think he will be. Hey guys, have you ever thought of putting on slow-mo chat on, so like every 5 or 10 seconds we have to wait to type again in chat? That stops spams most of the time. Yeah, the only problem with that is futuristic is like chat gets to going really slow or too fast, and then we got like backed up of stuff anyway, so it doesn't matter. I figure if anybody wants to say anything, they'll just repeat it. I thought it was an April Fool's joke at first. The network needs ratings. Definitely. They got to have something. I read Maven's tweet on it immediately, went to watch some stuff, and it took 30 minutes to sink in. Yeah, yes. I got kicked out. There's no way you get kicked out. We don't just kick people out. You have to do something to get kicked out.
Do something.
That's right. Yeah. Can they even talk about stuff regarding AEW?
I don't know. That's what I think. I think is going to be the interesting, intriguing thing. Is seeing what they talk about and what they don't, because Stone Cold said in his little thing that they go over everything. So I don't know what that means.
I agree with you, DTA podcast. I think this is going to be a one-off thing.
I think so too. I don't think they're going to do
I don't think
anything
there's going to be any more than that. I think
but
it's
I
going to be a
still
one-off
think
thing.
it's a big deal.
Yeah, it is.
Because Jericho is an AEW guy, and
well, I think it's a big deal in the sense that he's letting it be done.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a big deal in the sense that it's going to lead to something bigger. You know? So I think that the fact that it's being done is but I think it's probably because Vince trusts Jericho.
I would say so.
I think that's probably why it's being allowed to happen.
Is because it's Jericho.
Is because of Jericho.
Yeah.
I think if there's probably, like, I don't think he's going to let, I don't think Stone Cold is going to be talking to Andrade.
Yeah.
I don't think Vince is going to go, yes, why don't you go do that one? Because I don't think that one's going to turn out quite the way Vince would like.
Yeah. I think it's because it's Jericho, and I think it's gonna be a one-time thing. But I think that the fact it's even happening in the first place, I think that's what was such a big deal for everybody this morning. Is like it's something that people never thought was ever gonna happen again.
Yeah. I agree. I think that I think it's a big deal in the sense that he's allowing it to happen.
And I think doing it Mania Week and announcing it now, I think it got people talking. I think people are still going to be talking about it, and because they're doing it sort of to finish off the Mania Week. I mean, it's going to be happening the 11th or something like that.
Yeah.
So it's like night 2 of Mania, right?
Yeah.
So
I blocked the IBA.
So yeah, I think that it's just trying to get people to watch it.
Yeah.
And tune in.
I agree. I think that's what it is. I think
And
it's just a
give
matter
them
of
more views on
trying
the
to get people out
content
there.
for that week.
Yeah.
So what was the other thing we were gonna talk about? Is there anything else? Oh yeah, next week.
Clark says you said you like James Ellsworth as a comedy character. Yeah, I thought that James Ellsworth was good as a. See, I don't have any issue. A lot of people have issues with some of the stuff that's done. As far as like characters like James Ellsworth, things like that. I don't have a problem with some of those. I'm okay with some of those. I think that some of those are okay. Mm-hmm. And as long as they use them right, they're good.
Yeah.
And don't have an issue with them.
Yeah.
You know, where they go with some of the stuff is just, I don't know. Again, I think it's characters like that can be used. Go through chat here. Next, we're going to see Tuesday's article of Vince to buy AEW. Vince is not ever buying AEW. AEW has too much money backing them up. Now, would AEW fold? Possibly, but I don't think that... Vince is never buying AEW.
Oh, the banned words. Let me pull that up, too.
Yes, shows 4/11, Mavens. Yeah, so it would be in 9 days. Okay. The banned words, yes, the banned words. There are banned words, apparently.
Words. This killed me, bro. Killed me.
And we're getting this from Wrestle Talk.
Okay.
So they had it out there.
There was somebody else that I saw that put up the it originally came. It was on Fightful, and then they put it on their website. It was anyways.
So there are banned words apparently in WWE.
So it's like for banned words that you cannot utter on camera in WWE.
And I got to thinking, what? But then I looked at some of these words and I was like, some of these, like...
That's not the list.
Like, it seems to make sense that they could be potentially...
Where's the list?
Banned.
It's recent. Where's the heck is the list?
Wasn't that the list?
No! This isn't the list.
That's not the list.
No, that's not the list. Let me go to the front page.
Banned words like U2? Yes. Jericho said he would never leave WWE. Will he explain why? I don't know. That's possible. He might. He might.
Who said that never?
I think a lot of people are leaving WWE just because of the... probably because of the creative control.
Here it is.
Russell Talk made that video 10 months ago. Yeah, there's like something new out.
Yeah, there's a new one.
There's an updated
that
list.
That was put up today. And this came from, like I said, it was Fightful Select had the stuff on their page first.
Are Asuka and Rhea fighting for the tag titles on Raw Monday, or is that a joke? I don't know if it's a title shot, but they are wrestling.
I wish it was.
Is it a title shot? Did they say it was a title shot?
I think so.
I think it is. It might be a title shot. I don't know.
I think so. So, you want to read through the list of...
Jim Cornette listed the list of banned words. Yes. And we got it right here. So, blood, choke, belt, strap, diva, headshot, trauma, kayfabe, mofos.
That one is so random in the list.
Well, like, when has that ever been said?
It hasn't, because it's on the list of bands.
Well, I guess. House show, DQ, the anti-diva, spinal injuries, victims, violence or violent, wrestling or wrestlers, WWF, wife beater, curb stomp, needs a push, to be over, babyface, heel, to job or jobber, card, strangle, and these last two, kill and murder. That is the list of banned words on WWE TV. Wait, telling me that Diva is banned, but they're planning on bringing back the Divas Championship? Well,
the
apparently,
one that kills me is wrestling and wrestlers. Like,
apparently,
also mofos is pretty funny because when it's just like so random in a list of like, I don't know, man. It's laughable. It just makes me laugh. Like,
apparently, you can't say I'm going to murder that guy.
I don't think anybody has.
I don't know.
I
it's pronounced kayfabe. Paige is anti-diva. Yeah, pretty much. Becky will be back during SummerSlam. Cool. Sorry that was me swearing. Don't be mad if I was just trolling him. Don't ever troll on our channel ever again, Cameron. I will hunt you down.
WWF. Didn't Vince mention that at Survivor Series? Yeah, probably, but I don't know, man. It's like the most random list of stuff I've ever seen in my life.
Yes.
Like, legit. Can't say wrestling. We're not wrestling. That's not happening.
We're just getting in the ring.
Like, I don't get it.
We're gonna grapple.
I just don't get it, man.
We're not gonna wrestle. We're gonna grapple.
So that was what I was that was the one thing. I don't think there's anything else that, like.
I think mofos and murder are banned words because of New Jack.
Probably.
Well, that's because New Jack took it to the extreme.
That's when we just banned
New Jack really
all
like
together.
When he said those things, he meant them. I'm going to murder you. Just a second. Let me get my knife out.
Oh man.
So yeah.
Oh man.
I'm still getting a real leather replica of the Divas title one day. I don't care what anyone's. Well, you cannot, Voltaire, you cannot call it the Divas title.
You just have to call it the title.
Yes.
Because Divas
You need to change the name. Can they ban the B word and the D word or the P word? They used both words on Talking Smack last week. They've used it on the show too. So, you know, who knows?
Bitch would never make that list because everybody and their dog uses it.
Yeah. They'd all be fined 17 times.
Like,
everyone and their
Bad
dog
Bunny.
uses it.
Bad Bunny and
everyone and their dogs uses the word bitch.
That was, anyways. Bad Bunny in his promo the last 2 weeks, he's like thrown in bitch at the end of it, just, for extra emphasis.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, man. It's funny.
Miz should have went, okay, toothpick. Well, WB doesn't mean wrestle anymore. Yeah, it doesn't. Who put this list out? This came from
it was a WWE list. It was originally on Fightful Select got the list first. Like they got the information from it, and then Wrestle Talk put it up. So yeah, but it's like a WWE list of like words WWE.
Yes.
Well, I wasn't gonna say it, but never mind. Never thought you'd say the B word. Nah, they've said it in promos and.
That's the only time we'll use it in the context that it's. It's fit for.
Yeah. I say things like toast.
Yeah.
That's toast. That's
beep. New matches are also announced for Takeover on Wednesday. Pete Dunne versus Kushida, and the NXT Women's Tag Titles will be on the line. Cool. Divas title looks like a Bratz accessory. Roman says B word like it's going out of fashion. Yeah, it is. Next week they'll have some new word, so don't worry about it. And then someone will come in and talk about it in our chat, and I'll have to look it up and find out that it has 3 meanings. Ed said that as well last week. Yeah, did you know that an independent company is using the Divas Championship belt? RVD's girlfriend was in that promotion. I did not know that. How are they pulling that off?
They probably aren't.
They'll be in trouble.
Probably, yeah.
Nobody says biatch better than Jesse Pinkman from Breaking Bad. How about y'all do a 50 WWE Wins Greatest for y'all's show?
I thought that list was stupid.
Yeah, I agree. Jenny's here. Hello, Jenny. How you doing? Thanks for joining the show. We appreciate it. Bad Bunny never said the B word in Spanish, and they totally made that up.
No, he didn't say it in Spanish. He said it in English.
Yeah, he said it in English. It wasn't Spanish, he said it. He said it in English.
It was English.
Yeah.
I think that's what anybody who aspires to get to WWE is like, I can't wait until I get to, like,
say the B word.
Say bitch on television and, like, really emphasize it.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I'm looking forward to most.
Yes. If you have not liked the show, make sure you like the show. It helps us move up in the rankings.
So, yeah.
So,
so also next week is WrestleMania week. Okay, so what are we doing for WrestleMania week?
We will be here every day.
Every day. Okay, well, with the exception of Tuesday, because there isn't anything Tuesday. I mean, there's the Hall of Fame Tuesday. But...
We will be here every day but Tuesday.
And we're
Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we'll be here.
Saturday, Sunday.
And
we're doing a week full of watch-alongs.
And we're going to do a week worth of watch-alongs.
We're going to watch along. We're going to do a watch-along with Raw, watch-along with the NXT TakeOver on Wednesday and Thursday, watch-along on Friday with Smackdown, and watch-alongs for WrestleMania. Both respective nights.
So we'll be doing watch-alongs next week.
It's going to be epic.
And then we will have WrestleMania watch-along. The Wrestle Story Daily. Yes, all but Tuesday.
All but Tuesday. If we had something to do on Tuesday, we would. I mean, it's just
Impact.
No, we don't.
Oh, Impact's not on Tuesday next week, is it? Why did they do that?
Next week is the first week they have Thursday.
Well, they should have stayed at Tuesday until after the week after.
We can't watch it on Thursday because we are watching
That
NXT
is just
TakeOver.
Dumb.
Sorry. The only thing on Tuesday is the Hall of Fame.
Yeah. Tuesday's the Hall of Fame.
And I'm sure a watch-along for that wouldn't be
And since
exciting.
I'm not going in the Hall of Fame, I'm not watching it.
Well, we could get on here and do a live stream of our speeches for the Hall of Fame.
We would like to thank everybody that came here to join us today.
I'd like to thank Vince McMahon.
All 22 viewers. We want to thank all of you for allowing us to come into your world
of being in the Hall of Fame.
And we would like to thank all of you for supporting us through thick and thin.
And that's
through the good times and the bad.
And that's what got us here to the WWE Hall of Fame. And
that's what has got us through every day, is knowing that
we're cut off. You can't say any more than that because that was too long. That was the 3-minute speech right there. Sorry. You go any longer than that, Vince McMahon will, have a cow. So, sorry. Got to cut off the speech there. Sorry.
Yes.
I'm sorry, I don't make the rules.
Can we do a Wrestle Story Hall of Fame? We could. Like to thank 666 for not killing me yet. Impact, why did they do that? Don't they understand? Y'all have WWE all week. No, they didn't. No. Thank you for allowing me to be here. No, Grant, thank you for joining us. We appreciate it. Like I said, you guys make the show. We just kind of feed off of what you guys are saying, and sometimes it's good, and sometimes it's not so good. It's the Continental Wrestling Entertainment Divas Championship. That's interesting. I'm surprised they're able to do that. I induct Miss G for her sheer greatness in French. Yes. I knocked up wood after I said that. Wish me luck. Good luck, Futuristic. Lightning is going to strike you. Just so you know. Merci. Yes. Mrs. Gleen is actually working on Norwegian right now, so she's learning Norwegian, so she'll have all kinds of languages, and then when she's yelling at me in these other languages, I'll have no clue what she's saying.
Also, on Monday, we're doing predictions for NXT TakeOver, and on Friday, we will do predictions for WrestleMania.
Yeah. No, thank you. You want to fight about it? Only if you want to, Grant.
Have you seen those moving graphics on Twitter for WrestleMania?
No.
They're epic. I'm going to show it to you.
We all know the reason why they put Impact on Thursdays, because Tuesdays is going to be their first show for NXT the night after WrestleMania.
Yeah, but they
Yes, but they moved it a week. Like, they moved it a week early.
Yeah.
Yeah. Merci is French. Yes, Merci is French. I was just stating that she knows French, and she's working on Norwegian.
These are the moving graphics.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. We could do that. Yeah, that's something we could do. You can do that with your stuff.
They're really cool.
If you wanted to.
They're really cool.
Yeah.
They're really cool.
English, French, and Norsk. Yes. English, French, and Norsk. If you've not hit that like button, make sure you hit that like button. We could use all the support that, you could possibly want to throw out there. And we would like to thank everybody for being here. Did not know that, Mrs. G. Congrats, Mrs. G. Yes, she's learned all kinds of languages. I don't even know Gehi scheduled for WrestleMania week.
Well, you know our schedule. We're on top of things.
Well, I figure, they're probably not doing Raw. Probably not doing SmackDown.
They might do WrestleMania. I don't know what it is.
Maybe they'll do NXT. I don't know. Goodbye, Gleen Familia. Goodbye, Ains. Thanks for stopping by. I'll move into German and probably Hungarian after that. My mom used to speak it. We're going to take off a long, long week next week. Hopefully you guys can come join us, as we will be here every day next week, but Tuesday and WrestleMania week.
So exciting!
With that, peace out, everybody.